Hello guys and welcome back to this second episode of our playthrough as Queen Cersei Lannister of the Iron Throne. Let us quickly recap what has happened in our first episode, The War of Two Queens. And what happened is that we have decisively won the War of Two Queens and now have Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen in our dungeons. Cersei would enjoy very much dealing with Daenerys and all the other traitors who has joined her side. Among those traitors we have Peter Baelish, the Littlefinger of course. We have Ellaria Sand of Dorne, who has refused to support her rightful queen. And last but not least, we have Lady Olenna Tyrell, the 74-year-old matriarch of the Reach. So all of them will have to be dealt with in their own time. Also, besides having those declared enemies, we have Euron Greyjoy trying to kill us, our own husband and ally. So that's very unfortunate. And also, last episode we have broken up with Jaime, and now he wants to depose us. So even though Cersei has won the War of the Two Queens, she now finds herself more isolated than ever upon the Iron Throne, with only just basically two allies. This is her Hand of the Queen, Qyburn, and her bodyguard. Where is the bodyguard? Let's find him. Robert of the Kingsguard, the Silent Monster. Those two would have to protect Cersei for the episodes to come, because we are not gonna get many allies going forward, because we're gonna have to destroy Olenna, destroy Ellaria, destroy Littlefinger, and probably destroy Euron as well, and we have to deal with Jaime. So here we go. We will be alone against basically everybody. And up north, Jon Snow is currently battling the White Walkers, and he even seems to be winning, which is a bit of a surprise. I kind of hoped that it would be more difficult for Jon Snow, but the White Walkers seem to have very few men. And actually, from what we can see, Jon Snow actually captured some of the White Walkers' territory. I have no idea how this works actually, how you can assault a White Walker stronghold, but game mechanics are not really very well adapted to incorporate White Walkers, so I guess we have to deal with this. Also we have Sansa who married Littlefinger. Oh wow. So basically this pervert couldn't get the mother, Caitlyn Tully, who he was very fond of in his youth, and instead married his daughter. Okay, I guess that works. I hope that next Littlefinger will actually attack the north and try to put Sansa on the throne. This would be very nice for two of our enemies to collide. So, the first order of business: how to deal with Queen Daenerys Targaryen. And we all know that Cersei would probably kill her on the spot. There's absolutely no point keeping Daenerys alive. We can ransom her for 145 gold, and then what? Fight the war all over again? No, that's just not good enough. Daenerys has to be killed. Let's see, can we torture her? For some reason, no. Let's get the timer running a little bit. Yeah, so we have won the war. Okay. Queen Cersei of the Iron Throne has fulfilled the ambition to win the war. This is beautiful. So what next? And now we have to deal with all the rebels who has declared war against us in support of Daenerys. So let's start dealing with them one by one, having Daenerys as the last resort. So first is Princess Ellaria of Dorne. Our rival who mercilessly killed our only daughter. She will not go free. She will pay for her crimes. So we have a few options here. Let her bend the knee. Send her to the dungeon. She will forfeit Dorne. And I demand her head as well as the Dornish lands. So let's see. If she forfeits the Dorne, right? This means that I will take it. And Prince Lara will be ordered to surrender Dorne to the crown and will be taken prisoner. Uh-huh. So this is probably the best course of action for Cersei because we don't trust any of her offsprings, these sand snakes. Those bitches are just the same as their mother and their father, who has been a very, very annoying presence in King's Landing in in the books and the show. So there's no point keeping any of her seed alive, so she will forfeit Dorne. We'll take her prisoner, and hopefully we will take some of her daughters prisoner. Because Cersei would probably like to go an eye for an eye. And since Ellaria killed her daughter, we might just do the same. I would certainly enjoy that a lot. So she will forfeit Dorne. If she declares war, so be it. We'll crush her like it's nothing. Next, Lady Olenna Tyrell. I guess she will just do the same. She should be taken prisoner to answer for her role in the murder of my first son, King Joffrey. At this point, Cersei doesn't quite know yet who killed Joffrey, but we, of course, know that it was Olenna and Littlefinger. So Olenna shall be imprisoned, and she will give up all her lands so we can give the Reach to somebody who had been loyal to us since the start. So this one is really unimportant. Lord Alexander Pennylover. Pennylover. Well, he has pennies. He doesn't have much gold, just pennies, so that's appropriate. Uh, and I guess he can bend the knee because Cersei doesn't really care about him. He's a nobody. He's a lord underneath the Baratheons, so yeah, no point fighting too many wars. Peter Baelish, yeah, he will just do the same. He is not fit to rule anything. The Vale, the Privy, nothing. He just is not a good ruler in Cersei's mind. He's a traitor. He has kidnapped Sansa Stark, murderous whore who killed our son. So he will forfeit the Vale, and we will take him prisoner. And now, the last dish for Cersei. Queen Daenerys Targaryen, the last living Targaryen, the girl who presumed too much of herself and tried to depose the lion. So she will forfeit Dragonstone, and she's already my prisoner, so that should work quite well. Okay. Lady Paramount Olenna has declared war of Richmond independence, naturally. The same did Ellaria. So we have taken the Lordship of Dragonstone from Daenerys. Peter Baelish has declared war on us as well, which is no surprise. And some of the other lesser lords, we will just let them bend the knee. Cersei can be merciful when she needs to. And we don't necessarily need to fight all of those, except Lord Paramount Edric of the Stormlands. We might need to fight him. He's a bastard of my former husband, and Cersei just cannot, absolutely cannot, bear to look at this bastard boy. So he will forfeit the Stormlands. He'll probably rebel as well. We have captured the treasury of Daenerys Targaryen. Nice. Maybe there is some money in that. We have Daenerys' crown added to the treasury. How nice. Cersei wearing Daenerys' crown. Brilliant. So, okay, this is one more war. Perfect. So Daenerys has asked Daenerys has complained about her dark cell in the dungeon and asking for more suitable accommodation. Well, suitable, how about the oblite? This is well within Cersei's character. Besides, Daenerys is not going to live very long. We will deal with her in just a moment. So Jaime, even though he wants to depose us, or rather wanted to, will join us in the war against the four rebels. What about Edric Storm? He actually agreed? He agreed to give up the Stormlands. This is incredible. Well, maybe he's just a boy and his maester decided it was not worth it to fight. So one less enemy to deal with. Perfect. And so now to the executions. Daenerys Stormborn, as the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of Westeros, I sentence you to death. But before that, what can we do with Daenerys? We can execute her. We can torture Daenerys. And this does not release her from prison because this is something I tweaked in the game rules. We can mutilate her. We can humiliate her. Blind Daenerys. Seize valuable artifact. Daenerys' dragon egg. Huh. Oh, we can't actually do that. Yeah, we can't seize Daenerys' artifact, but we can take the Widow's Wail. And this is the sword of our son, Joffrey. So we will definitely do that. Now, what do we do? Do we torture her or do we blind her? Torture feels good. Your jailers has reported back to you that they made your prisoner know what true pain is. Excellent. So Daenerys has been tortured. Now, should we blind her as well? Yeah, she set her eyes on our crown. So now let's make sure she doesn't see any other crowns she might want to capture. So we blinded Daenerys. And now to execution. Daenerys Targaryen, you're hereby sentenced to death. And how shall we kill Daenerys Targaryen? Feeding her the lions sounds kind of poetic, since she was fighting the Lannisters. Maybe there is a more creative way. Boil her alive. Yes, that fits. Daenerys Targaryen is Stormborn. She styles herself as immune to fire. Well, let us test this theory. At age 18, Lady Daenerys of Dragonstone was boiled to death on the order of Queen Cersei on the Iron Throne. And with that, the Targaryen dynasty has come to the end. Finally. Okay, so this is dealt with. Perfect. Very satisfactory that we have dealt with Daenerys. And now we're going to need to win a few more wars. So, is Euron joining us? No. Euron does not want to join us in this war. That is fine. All the more reason to potentially get rid of Euron in the future. So we have to pick a new ambition, and the ambition is to win the war. Or have a son. Yeah, win the war. We need to deal with the wars first, then we can think about having sons and whatnot. So let's raise a few more men and join this army together. So we ourselves will go and defeat Peter Baelish up in the Vale, while Jaime will go ahead and continue to siege Highgarden, I hope. Uh, he can take Dragonstone, I don't mind. Oh, we have one more. A Lord Edric Baratheon. We can castrate him as well, but yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Stannis is alive? What? This changes a lot. Stannis is alive. And if we kill this Edric boy, Stannis will inherit. This simply cannot happen. So he will stay in our court as a prisoner. We cannot kill him because if Stannis takes over, it's just going to be one more war. And we definitely don't want to fight Stannis on top of the 3 enemies we already have. So that's okay. Let this army come together a bit faster. So can we order Jaime to siege Highgarden? No, we can't. Alenna Tyrell has styled herself Queen of the Reach. What a joke. She's no queen. She's just an old, bitter, upset woman who has failed to protect her children. So we have Sir Godred the Giant Slayer, 110 martial, combat skill. On Balon Swan. So, Faring or Swan? I guess you'll do, you're younger. Okay. Mark Piper or Roland Storm? Mark Piper. He refused, so be it. Not very important character. Okay, so for some reason, oh, we can kidnap Jaime. Yes, we can kidnap Jaime. So Sir John Betley wants to come to King's Landing and pay me homage. Okay, you can come. We're glad for your visit. He's increased our opinion. Once again. Yeah, let's appoint Roland Storm to the Queen's Guard. Okay, fine, this should be the end of it. So, we are still trying to kidnap Jaime, and the reason for that being that he tried to create a faction to depose us. And he doesn't love us anymore. Which is a problem. And Cersei is obviously quite annoyed by that fact. So we would like to take care of Jaime, and if Jaime is captured and maybe killed, or maybe we can try to reseduce Jaime and rekindle our love. Actually, before we kidnap him, let's try to do that. Oh, we can't change the focus until a while. So yeah, seduction is not gonna work. Cersei Lannister is now known as the Tyrant of the Iron Throne. Very appropriate. We have been rather tyrannical in this playthrough, but that's just what we need to do to survive. Oh, what happened there? Ah, the old bitch has finally died at the age of 73. Now we have her useless daughter, Janna Tyrell, continue to fight. No, she doesn't want to concede yet. No worries, we will make her pay for her mother's sins. We will. Whilst hearing petitions in the throne room of the Red Keep, a furious rage took hold of me. Amidst my anger and loud shouting, I accidentally cut myself on the Iron Throne. Imagine we die from that. Imagine we die from that. There is actually a 1% chance of Queen Cersei the Tyrant dies. How unlucky can we be? Not very. So we thankfully did not kill ourselves. Haha! She who laughs last laughs longest. Finally, the Richmond cow, Queen Olenna, has left this fine earth. While everything will definitely be better without her, I have a lot of extra time on my hands. I do think Lady Olenna's skull would look fine on my mantelpiece. Life's too short to hate. It's about time I change my ways. That is definitely not Cersei. Should we try to take Olenna's skull? Yeah, let's go for it. It'll be fun. Add skull of Olenna Tyrell to the treasury of Queen Cersei. Delightful, I guess. Elari is still alive though. So where is Jaime going actually? Why can't I order Jaime to siege Highgarden? This is very annoying. I want to be able to order Jaime around. So we can still order him to join our men. Actually, I have an idea. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split this army. We're gonna split that. Boom. We're gonna leave a very few men. You will do 2,000 men. Return back. We will not miss you. Then I'll order the Jaime's army to connect to his. And we will go. Oh my god, I didn't send the whole army in. Oh Christ. This is bad. Okay. We can actually lose this battle. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we've lost this battle. We're gonna win this one though. I'm fairly confident. Okay, good. This was almost a big mistake on our part. So, you are for some reason sieging Harrenhal. Now, don't be stupid, and let's go and siege Highgarden instead. So we're suffering a bit of attrition here, because of supply limit. Your Grace, we have the word from the north that the White Walkers from beyond the wall have been defeated. Lord Paramount Jon Stark was the leader in this war for the Dawn, and after a struggle which left thousands dead, he and his allies prevailed. Excellent. So the war against the White Walkers is over. Jon Snow has won. Which I don't think we should be terribly happy about, if I'm really honest. So let's split this army, because we're suffering attrition. Uh-oh. This is gonna be interesting. My bedroom is covered in wildflowers. And what's this? A beautiful necklace set with precious stones. There is a note here as well. From your humble admirer, Lord Bronn, something to match your eyes. Bronn of the Blackwater wants to get it on with it. Get on with it. What is wrong with me? Wants to get it on with Cersei. Well, I mean, we don't love Euron, and Jaime has betrayed us, and Cersei doesn't love us anymore, so I guess we encouraged it. I guess we encourage it and see where this is going. Okay, so Jaime, stop being a fool and join our army. And we're gonna go and siege the Highgarden. Okay, this is perfect. Two armies. Both of them will be sieging down the Littlefinger's property. And we gotta go to Highgarden and hopefully take out the Tyrells. Also, we do need to worry about the Sand Snakes as well, because if... Holy cow. News from Pike. Iron King Euron Greyjoy has reportedly used his dragon horn to tame and ride Drogon. So, and here we thought that getting rid of Daenerys will end the Targaryen horrors, the dragons spewing fire on Westeros, but here comes this crazy mad Euron who is Mount Drogon. Oh my god. And bear in mind, Euron is no friend of ours. He's our husband. He has single-handedly won us the war against Daenerys, but he did want to kill us. He doesn't want to kill us now, but he did. And Cersei is not the one to forget this, so we will have to fight Euron at some point, because we just can't trust him. And he has a bloody dragon. This is just really upsetting for Cersei. So we keep getting flirtations from Bronn, and we're gonna keep encouraging it. Maybe we can get a child out of this, actually. This will be fun. Prince Edric for the Iron Throne. Well, good luck. Good luck fighting this war, my friends. He's my prisoner. If you start the war is gonna end really quickly. In fact, you wouldn't even, you know, even begin fighting, because we have the man, we have him in custody, you know, it's all gonna end very, very, very quickly. No, we're gonna keep spying on Euron, most definitely. So he's getting attacked by Lord Master Ollie of Willibosh. What the hell is Willibosh? Okay, let's join him. Screw it. At a festive outing in the wind, I found a message surrounded by wildflowers in my tent. It says to meet Lord Bronn by the stream alone. Ooh. Finally some action. Finally some action. Okay. We're gonna screw Bronn. We're going to screw Bronn of the Blackwater. What a time to be alive. So all these people getting attacked. That's okay. So we have taken the Bloody Gate from the Bloody Baelish. So let's go ahead and destroy the remainder of his army. Okay, there's actually no point sieging Highgarden because it's too well protected. Let's go here and try to assault some castles instead. Because these war scores are getting dangerously close to 100% in their favor. Peter Baelish killed Titus Blackwood. That is not something that happens every day. Baelish is not a good fighter. I kinda hoped it would be the other way around. That's okay. Yeah, we should take this castle very easily. Oh! Peter Baelish has died from his wound, I guess. He died from his wound. Beautiful. Amazing. In a chaos surrounding the Battle of Saltpans, my men cornered King Peter of Mountain Vale, who cut down several good men before taking a mighty blow of an axe to his head. Brilliant! One more down. The Vale will revert to the Queen, obviously. We have fought the war, we have killed Lord Baelish, so the Vale will revert to the Queen. Okay. And we break up with Bronn. So, what is this with Cersei and her lovers? They don't seem to last very long, do they? So, and I think that we actually have Sansa in our court, don't we? And look at this, Jon Snow is fighting a war against his tyranny. This is brilliant. Edward not. Let's mark him. So if he wins, we can just grant him the North afterwards. Because he is doing the Queen's work by defeating the Stark bastard. So Sansa Stark is my courtier. And we all know what that means. We will try to imprison Sansa. We'll try to imprison Sansa because we suspect that she has killed our son. We have the debt from the Iron Bank. They will have their gold in due course. No point in paying the debt right now. Absolutely no point in this. As I rose from the bed, I found a small bundle of documents that had been slipped beneath my bedroom door. Intriguing. Documents contained evidence of Lord Commander Godric's plans to depose me and seize the throne. Lord Commander Godry of I just appointed you to the Queen's Guard. How dare you? Trying to depose in me? What a bunch of nonsense. Uh, where is Robert? Where is our silent monster? What happened to him? What happened to our silent monster? Is he dead? Oh no! Well, another one of our allies just bit the dust. By the looks of it, yeah. He must have died. This is really, really unfortunate. So we don't have our huge protector now. Ay ay ay. So we're still trying to kidnap Jaime, even though he's just joined another war of ours. Jaime, go ahead and connect your army to this one. Recently I have noticed the pitiful state of my brother, Lord Tyrion. Ha! No, we don't call physicians for Tyrion. No way. Actually, how about killing Tyrion? Tyrion is excommunicated, so we actually have a chance of imprisoning him lawfully, but we have only 38%. I don't think it's worth it at the moment to imprison him. Maybe he'll just die of an illness and save us a lot of trouble. Instead, I will try to imprison Sansa. So where is Sansa? There we go. Imprison Sansa. Oh, we failed. Crap. Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll get her later. We will get to her later. All in due course. Leads toward us all to hear. So you want to become the Master of Whispers. So who is the Master of Whispers now? He has 12. Yeah, you can... I guess you can become the Master of Whispers. And somebody wants to kill us straight away. So who is this bastard? We don't know. Actually, we might want to appoint someone who likes us to be the Master of Whispers. And what a surprise, nobody likes us. So, to kind of go a little bit against the lore there, I will appoint Qyburn as the Master of Whispers, which means I have to choose a new hand. And the new hand will be Damien. So, reassign counselor. A new job is selected. Okay. Let's appoint a new hand. It will be Damien Lannister. And Qyburn can become the Master of Whispers. Because we need a loyal spy master, so nobody kills us. This is of paramount importance, that we don't die. Otherwise, the playthrough is over. Okay, this army is making its way down south. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay, whatever. Invite into a plot. No, thank you. So, you are a good commander, but we have enough courtiers already. So, let's go ahead and kill this army, and then assault some of the Elaria San's lands. Out of gold, out of rain. Okay, what do you want? You want the High Lordship of Dragonstone. You can have it for a favor. Let's do that. You will owe the Cersei a favor. They have captured some nobody. Okay. Okay, this way is quicker. So let's go that way. Let him rot. So in a moment we should be able to take this castle. We should be able to take this castle in just a little moment. With the help of Jaime. Let's just assault it. Nice, so we have already 10% in favor against the Reach. Beautiful. Okay, they actually are allies, which kinda sucks, so... what can we siege? Not much, I have to say. Let's make our way and defeat Elaria's army. Jaime wants to go to Highgarden. Let's help him out. Jaime, Jaime, where the hell are you going? Jaime, attach the army here. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're fighting against this army. Hopefully we will win. Yes, we defeat them quite easily. Excellent. Good. This one has been dealt with. And where is Jaime going? Oh, Jaime's been attacked by Euron. Iron King's conquest of the Westerlands? Oh, this is just becoming a hot mess. This is just a mess. Okay. So let's recap. The episode's running a bit too long already. So let's see here. What we've achieved this episode is basically nothing, except taking the Stormlands from Edric Baratheon and get rid of Littlefinger. But we're still fighting the war against Dorne and against the Reach, which now we have a King Arland Fossaway of the Reach. Okay, just a lot of death have been happening in the Tyrell family. And Euron Greyjoy has declared himself King of the Iron Islands and is attacking Jaime. So, we'll have to figure this out a little bit later. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Queen Cersei's journey to control Westeros. Goodbye.